hot. Come on, people, go. Go. Oh, come on, what are you waiting for? Go, 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 go. Oh my God. I better put the camera down. It's okay, Ling Ling, it's okay.
That fucking, the guardrail's on fire even. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Keep going, buddy. I don't want to be a looky-loo.
Okay, get over. Because there's nobody on this side.
This is Clark Road. I just passed the bowling alley. Here's the golf course coming up right here.
Lasers sound like the stuff of science fiction, right? Sound completely unbelievable. How could our military possibly be using those in future warfare? Guess what? We've just had a recent breakthrough, more great test results that are making lasers a reality. So it's called Athena. Lockheed Martin makes it, and they've been doing a lot of the pioneering in this laser field. Now what's really exciting about it is that it's so hard to harness that much power and make it compact enough that it's actually going to make practical sense downrange. And they've proven that they can do that. Recently, they tested it against 5 moving drones, so realistic drones that they might go up against with, enemy forces might send against us, for example, or terrorists might send against us. And it successfully shot down all 5 of the drones. This is huge news because it means that in a realistic, practical setting, it's looking very promising. So it could be ready to field quite soon. So when you see the movies or you look at comic books or television shows, when you see laser weapons, they tend to be a color, right? Red or green or something like that. Real lasers, one of the key advantages that they provide is that they are invisible. You actually can't see them. You just see this damage suddenly starting to blow something up. So if we take a look now at what the Athena did to a truck. So we're looking at a truck engine, and the Athena within seconds was able to beam right in there, heat the whole thing up, and burn through the engine of this vehicle. So if you can imagine if you were in that vehicle, all of a sudden this hole would start appearing in your engine and the whole thing would just disappear. That's what these lasers do. Now there's some other key advantages that we should mention. Let me give you 3 of them. 1, unlimited ammo. As long as we have power, we have an unlimited magazine. And downrange, of course, having unlimited ammo can be a huge advantage. Second, it's silent. You don't give the enemy any advance warning that it's coming. And then the third one I wanted to touch on is that it travels at the speed of light.
Bing, bing! We have a winner!
So not only are we delivering powerful, decisive effects, lethality, we're also doing it so rapidly they don't know what hit them. So if you could circle back to that example of being in the car again, that would happen so instantaneously, within seconds, you truly would have no idea what was happening. It would just suddenly start disintegrating, right? So what can we use these against? So we talked about the vehicle a bit. We talked about how Athena has just proven itself against drones. But in the real world application, our forces could use it against the drones. We could use it against aircraft. We could use it against vehicles on the ground, like we mentioned. We could also use it against fast attack boats. And in fact, Athena's sibling, Adam, a couple years ago proved that it could eliminate these fast attack boats. So if you imagine boats start trying to swarm one of our ships, not a problem for this laser. Burns right through the hull. As you can see right there, it's burning right through the hull. I'm incredibly excited about this news, this great news about the successful testing of Athena, because it means that we'll be putting these powerful weapons soon. We could put them in the hands of our warfighters and give them even more powerful weaponry to keep themselves safe and also to deliver the effects that we need. They can be used, laser weapons can be used offensively and of course defensively too, to help protect our homeland. Think of our airports that might be under threat from enemy drones. They could be used to protect we could use them statically and used to protect our airports. They could be used to protect our power grid, our nuclear plants. So there's lots of different exciting applications for this technology. It is no longer science fiction, but science fact.
Hey, what's up guys? Jake the Asshole here. As many of you know, I live in the state of California where these quote-unquote wildfires are taking place. I don't live in Southern California. However, even where I live in Northern California in Modesto, I am seeing the aftermath of these fires. We have smoke filling our skies. The sun is partially obscured by smoke and debris. So we're seeing the effects even in Northern California from the fires that are raging down south. Now, when I look at the drone footage from Malibu, California, it immediately raised my eyebrow, and it should raise your eyebrow as well, because this fire seems to be the most selective fire in the history of all fires. I have never seen a fire select and choose certain houses to burn down to the ground the way this fire picks and chooses. This fire will burn a house completely to the ground and leave all the trees in the front yard and the backyard completely untouched. This fire will pick and choose one house in the middle of two houses and burn one down to the ground, meanwhile leaving the house on the left and the right completely untouched. Why, take a look at this image. The house on the left, untouched. The house on the right, untouched. The trees in the front yard and the backyard, untouched. However, the house directly in the middle, scorched to the ground. So somehow this fire chose to scorch the entire house to the ground while leaving all the trees around the house in the front yard and the backyard completely untouched, and the house to the left and the right completely untouched. Like I said, this fire picks and chooses which house it wants to scorch. And it doesn't just halfway scorch a house. Oh no. If it wants to take your house, it will burn every inch of your house to the ground. Meanwhile, the lucky neighbors just a few feet away, well, they just happen to luck out and their house is completely fine. Does this seem natural to you folks? That one house scorches completely to the ground, there's nothing left, and then the neighbor's house is completely fine and all of the trees are still standing around the house. We're seeing this more and more whenever these quote-unquote wildfires pop up. So is this a new characteristic of wildfires? We must ask ourselves, what's really going on here? Now, some speculate these are direct energy weapon attacks. And by the looks of it, I can't argue that. In my opinion, this does look quite a bit like some sort of direct energy weapon attack. So the question becomes, why? Why would the government or somebody be shooting direct energy weapons at these houses? Well, we're left to speculate. I can't say why it's happening. All I can say is it seems to be happening. So we're left to speculate. Is the United States so far in debt that we are now letting China come collect on our debt? Some are speculating that China owns so much of the United States debt that this is their way of coming to collect. They demolish the houses and the Chinese, I guess, will be given this land or will take over this land. I don't know. Others are even speculating that these houses are being burnt down to the ground to make way for the new California bullet train. So when we ask the question of why is this occurring, all we can do is speculate. But when we look at the evidence presented to us, it indeed appears that there's something sinister going on, such as direct energy weapons being used in arson attacks against the public. I can't even say for sure that it's a direct energy weapon attack. Hell, it could possibly be smart meters being used to trigger these fires. They might have the ability to just make your smart meter on your house blow up and start a fire on your house and burn your whole damn house down. I don't know. But what I can say is this doesn't look like any sort of natural fire just breaking out in a town. It looks like these fires are selectively choosing certain houses to burn down to the ground in a controlled fashion, and it does not look natural at all. This has just been another opinion from Jake the Asshole. Please tell me in the comments section below what you guys think is going on here. Why do you think these attacks are being carried out on the public? Do you think the United States is in debt to China and this is their way of giving China some land to come collect on the debt? Is California clearing out some land to make way for the new bullet train? I personally don't know. I can't tell you why. All I can tell you is by the evidence I see, something sinister is going on here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.